to remember to actually record this time. Hey everyone, I'm Cerulean Canine, yes. Welcome back to Cerulean Crescent. Hey everyone, I'm Cerulean Canine. It's Cerulean Crescent. Unfortunately, Cholon threw out the script for chapter 22 because it sucked. So we're just gonna have to start from chapter 23. As unfortunate as that is. The long story short, Oriana's crew made it to the gates of the buried city, and they took out a bunch of those trees. Vince also completed his bow training and got a cool skill out of it. But there were too many monsters, so they decided to return to Hunter's Hollow, and some disciples of the sect warned them that Ellerie was under attack. And now let's see what Ellerie's up to. Umbral weapons. Those elite victory to chance do not live long lives. Brave weapons. Horrendously overpriced, hardly reliable, and extremely sluggish. Rondel dagger. Miserable thing fit for vermin. Silver weapons. Perfect balance of reliability, performance, and affordability. This is the soldier's ideal weapon. Speedwell's treatise on modern weaponry. What a beautiful land, is it not? Not quite the blood-soaked sands that we're going to speak of. The Crescent seems ill-prepared for our fleet. Hopefully my misgivings will not come to pass. Chapter 23, Warm Welcome. And yes, I will I will show chapter 22 next time. It was just an unfortunate recording accident. Ellerie sends 2 no-names instead of dealing with me personally. The chief was preoccupied, given she is responsible for so much of the Crescent. So I'm now someone who is no longer of sufficient importance to sit at her table. I see through these petty power plays. Listen here, Prince Man. There is not a day when I forget how you messed up my home. I am no happier to be here than you are. Your home was a nest of scum and vermin. The only reason you can still stand here before me is because of Ellerie's charity. Don't pretend you can talk to me from a position of a collaborator. We aren't here to butt heads. We are here to discuss our strategy in the face of our enemy's overwhelming power. Discuss tactics with you and your motley gang. Flow your sticks and tools, that is all you need to do. With tactical decision-making to learn it better. I can't believe this smug face made me lose my calm. I'm a man nearing his 50s, not a hot-blooded youth. None pays a certain word for much mind. Despite his flaws, cowardice is not one of them. He shall not break against the enemy. That is no consolement, for I don't know if the same can be said for us. How can you show no fear of what you know of House Heron's invasion fleet? Do divine visions give you such confidence? I know one of those spices. My confidence arises from the chieftain's schemes. When I saw how quickly she took control of the ring, I knew she was a worthy investment. It is not luck that allows one to win every single battle at a numerical disadvantage. Trust in Ellerie rather than the gods, huh? That's not the most pious attitude. If the gods had as much influence on the Crescent as Ellerie, then it might be different. You know what I think, Priest? Your stupid god doesn't even exist. I should have known you were witless enough to be one of those atheists. I do not deny the existence of the gods. I deny the existence of your god. He, you call him. Spam. No name, no following, no real sense of belief. I bet you made him up just so you could feel better about killing people. Absolute nutcase you are. Seize your comments, street rat. Daring to insult the holy name of he, there shall be retribution for his folly. Tell me more about him. Something, anything. What are his tenets? What are his legends? Could it be that I've heard nothing about him? A mere urchin would know nothing. Spam! It keeps happening. For some reason. Maybe because it's election day. I don't know. Yeah, our primary election is today, if anybody's wondering. Also, just realized I'm not on camera. Hi! I exist! I'm not just a voice from the ether. For now. Spam! Okay, you know what? Phone, shut up. I don't need you! Look, the game shows me what Hammer Joes do. Something, I don't know how that goes. The knowledge of he only comes to those blessed with his favor. This smells like bullshit. Caught between a crazed old guard and some ill-tempered killer the young lady picked off the street. Why am I the only sane one here out of House Heron squad leaders? No, I don't have to deal with this. Enough is enough. We're to disembark at a place of infamous danger in minutes, and then you two still squabble like children instead of preparing your men for battle? Act befitting of your positions as leaders, or I will inform the spy master of the truth that neither of you are fit for duty. I was placed into position by Lord Dagan himself before you've even learned to walk. What makes you think your word would hold any weight against mine? Given your many, many, many flaws, Curate, I think the spy master knows who you are. You sink so low, threatless with the spy master. Fight your own battles. I fight battles I need to win, heavy red. For all your bravado, neither of you believe you were safe from her daggers in the night. That's a nice joke. Did you practice it in the mirror? Now go to your damn job. I outlasted both of your predecessors. I shall outlast them both. Even the common man knows the influence of the noble houses that seeks the crown. They are the masters of the mainland, an untouchable dragon courting zealously. Yet we face this dragon in its finest hour. Dragons exist to forge the legends of dragon slayers. We've lured it out of its lair. We shall slay it on our grounds. And for every legend, how many dead aspirants? Look at the Deep Tower's place as the resident doomsayer. It's not an essential role. It's quite cathartic. You should give it a try. Chieftain, they come! Their fleets come over the horizon! Water! I need water! Ah! Video games. Too much talking. Where the heck go? There's my halls. Yeah. Okay. Now, where was I? Let them approach. It truly seems they have no clue of our treachery. It shall be the first time the new landboats see a true battle. I can't help but worry. So much time and resources went into this. We all know your skills, Tom. If anything goes wrong, it's the operator's fault. Thanks, Lynn, though that feels a little unfair. Chieftain, all landboats are safely concealed and ready for action. That's my cue to get the crew ready for deployment. You've led us this far, Ellerie. You can't fail us now. I guess I've done everything I can for them. Chief, am I do something yet? My palms are getting really sweaty. Keep calm. We shall wait some more. The infamous Cerulean Crescent. The sands are not crimson from the blood of innocents. How disappointing. An absurd rumor, but I have not called you out here to admire the sand. You've not done much to conceal your complicity in the former squad leader's crimes from the young lady. Now is where I must repay this favor. What task have you prepared for me, oh so powerful Queen of the Night? The young lady is left for the eastern coast with only a few companions. Yes, against your warnings. She really believes she can peacefully convince settlements to capitulate. A lot can go wrong on the Crescent, as untamed as it is. Curate, you have to take your most skilled men and kill her. They've started to set up camps and we are still waiting. Kamalo, keep looking. Do you spy any authoritative figures? Possibly in a hood with brown hair, thin build, and no good descriptions. I'm not seeing hair color when it's this dark, even if they have torches. This makes things more difficult. Who are you looking for? One of my old teachers, Spymaster Ellerie, second most powerful figure in House Heron. She came from a mere farmer's family and arose off merit alone, if rumors are true. We know Lord Dagon is landing near the guild, so this fleet is likely led by her. If we can't locate her, another will do. Yes, it seems like there's someone in charge. A messy mop with brown hair. Looks like a cloak and a single pauldron. Weird thing to go with a cloak. It's been 2 years, but that does sound like her. I see nothing. How did you do that? You're not using a telescope, and it's pitch black where you're pointing. Let's see bus blood creeping in again. She's broken off from the crowd with someone. A black-haired man in vaguely, sharply pressed clothing. A tone, too. They're discussing something. The curate. That has to be it. Pump. Fire where Crania is pointing. This ain't the most accurate shot, Chief, and half going off vibes. It's worth a try. When she has your favor? I see. She may still be green, but she has grown too much too quickly. You do not desire House Heron to have a capable and ambitious heir. Save your needless speculation. To the extent of your crimes are revealed, your skin would hang from the castle walls, Lord Dagon's favor or not. You need not force me with threats. I've yet to taste the fear of a noblewoman, much less a headstrong lady herself. Her death shall be delicious. You would leave on the motto. No, something is amiss. Do you see anything? I see nothing but endless night, Spymaster. No, I trust my judgment. Prepare for battle. Send word to the other squad leaders. That's a signal! Glory to Erin! Blast these invaders in the ash and turn them into fertilizer! What in the Spymaster? Hexbreakers, dye these shores red with blood! We're under attack. Squad leader, what are your orders? What else is happening? Go find the Spymaster. She's supposed to be giving orders, right? Report, the Spymaster is dead. What are your orders? Dead? Damn, get ready for battle! Shall we prepare to blast giants for combat? Yes, do that too. On it, sir. I'm a killer, not a leader. Why did the young lady put me in this position? I don't know what I'm doing. We're under attack. Squad leader, what are your orders? House Heron battery to eventually leave this day. Or the engineers to immediately begin activation of the blast giants. The engineers are still yet to finish assembling the squad leader. Then tell them to bloody well finish it. Here we go! Alright. Yeah. Unfortunately, Dazzledart is, probably, I don't think she's seeing use this run. Nope. But she's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. That being the case, let's get these bows off of her. What else? I guess we're good. Okay. We got 12 deploys. Wait, alright, who should I bring back? Oh, that's why we have 12, okay. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Staff users, we have Ellerie and Marisa. Yeah, like that matters. Let's see. Who do I have queued up for next run? You know what? Maybe I will use Dazzle Dart. Actually, do any of these people have any talent staffs? Actually, let's pull Hagenbeyer out, I guess. No, you know what? I'm not going to be making a Tarvos again, probably, so I guess I will deploy Calibu. You only have an X, right? Yeah. And your con is 11. Okay, let's see here. Kalugo has a one-use iron bow. Let's get that out of here. And it's not doing anybody any good like that. Get out of here. Okay, back to adventure. It's hot. Why is it so hot in this apartment right now? I get 5 gold, but at least I can pull a. Go a little better on Yvette, but she's fine how she is. Marlo getting Meteor makes no sense at all. How about Dicer of Man? Do I have an Humble Sword for He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have time. Okay, never mind. What is your sword rank? It's me. Let's check the map. We have to ship this encounter. Alright, so we have some essentially third tier units here. The Trailblazer has 3 toughiest tiers, so very high evade, very high avoid, and no crits allowed. Acting as scouts and law enforcement officers, a few of them ensure word of treason reported and spies put down. All kinds of troops bound to serve House Heron as William's father to advance the purpose of those superior developments. We have war balloons. Some abominable creation that has no right to claim the skies. They're flying, they use bows, anima, and staves. Also, we have some NPC troops. Executioner. They have crit plus 30 and 3 auto grips, and this one even has a number on edge. That's scary. Knock on the door late at night from them is the greatest fear of all those who live in their House Heron's banner. Where's the encroacher? Oh, engineer. It takes a genius to work out how to bring these skeletons back to life. Pity. Here's Curate. A truly vile man masquerading as some God worshipper, responsible for half of House Heron's bad reputation. He has 3 contraptions. Heavy bread. An unfamiliar face among House Heron's squad captains. One can only wonder how a common rogue got in this position. He has 3 toughiest tiers and a fortified staff. Let's see, any other elite units around? I don't see it. Oh wait, here's one. Hexbreaker. The greatest threat to public order is a rogue magic user. This force ensures they stay in line. The sect is not fond. 3 contraptions. Yeah, that's quite rude. Alright, so in terms of goals, we gotta get to the engineers ASAP to keep the blast giants from being constructed. Ellerie must be the one to go down and fight Heavy Bread. So let's see here. Where are you at, Ellerie? Okay, so I think I'm going to send my magic users mostly that way. Physical units down this way. Well, I gotta send somebody over here to deal with this Hexbreaker. I thought they were fine. Oh, here's Encroacher. Woodcutter who applies her skills with the axe to the next. Known for her lack of hesitation in getting any dirty work done. Okay, we definitely gotta have somebody crit immune over on that side. Seems like that's going to be Calico, because he is. Make sure we have plenty of crystal weapons available. Kaluga has one of those. Alright, Kaluga, you're going down this way. Yeah. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Huh? There he is. Okay, Chowan is not in easy range of anybody in particular. I might not be able to get my buff off on her this turn. You thought, can't reach anybody. Alright, well. Let's go, I guess. The main improves this ship so that it's even sturdier. Through innovation and a lot of luck, our cannon didn't blow itself up. We can still use the thing once. Everyone, watch out for House Heron specialist forces. It might require unique approaches to take down. I'm pondering the secrets of existence, but you are producing distractions. Do you not wish to see the life leave the eyes of a dying man gnawing his beating heart? Do you not wish to teach others the very pain of what it means to exist itself? Let's say such intentions have arisen. That is more as my peace of quiet. We can push it, yes. 12 hours for me, 12 hours for you. Good deal, yes. Please hold on a thought. Discourteous individuals were producing a clamor there along the road. Our goals are aligned. I crave the hunt, you crave the peace as an aftermath. Are you responsible for this late night cacophony? Please cease such behavior. It is preventing me from enjoying the quiet use of my dwelling. We cannot, because we must deal with the enemy force on our doorstep. She refuses. This is as good an excuse as any, yes. Kill her! Pay him no mind. You simply speak the time too much. I understand you may have your own troubles, but you must account for the needs of others. This is my home. I have the right to quiet premises. Your home? These rooms? It is but a beautiful thing, but it's my own. You should realize that as soon as you use the data set up camp here, I think that you are more likely to kill you on sight. That seems like unlawful behavior. I trust your word to be true regarding this other party. I'm the chief of the Crescent. Of course my word holds true. You're a lawful ruler of these lands. Forgive me for not showing due respect. I don't have much time. How about this? You'll prevent these people from being unlawful, and I get you an actual house instead of this threat. Yes, take the deal. We get to do what I enjoy, and you get your house. A small amount of murder is an acceptable price for homeownership. Okay. I shall accept your gracious offer. What was any further? Sorbet joins the party. Wine produced. Wow! Alright. Objective, kill the leaders. Sorbet is a dual existence. One of these sentient monsters made up this. Both his personalities or any indication, I'd rather not have more. Alter ego has two forms and switching is a free action. Will only die if both forms die. Forms revive per chapter. So, yeah, as a lich, he has a light magic rank and a staff rank. That's probably fine, but we want to get it set up. So, we're not going to switch just yet. Sure, last ring, I guess. Take that. to live for now, buddy. Yeah, Clue, hang on over there for a bit. Arlo's just gonna wait, and Ellerie strikes with the Seahawk flag. Bonk. Oh yeah, I should have done something with that suits. Okay, take a iron wave, please. Here, have some swift wings, I guess. Wait. Huh? Is that a bug? There's not a unit here. What? Okay. Okay. Weird. I think something may have broken. Unleash! Okay, so, Evil Sorbet is a behemoth. At least 3 people were stitched together to make this abomination. He uses monster weapons, and he has Overwhelm. Very cool. He's got pretty good strength and magic growth, low defenses, but his HP is, I believe, absolutely capped. At least in this form. Now, what is happening? What the heck is happening? I understand nothing. Oh, you know what? This is what the chew code is for. Yeah. No, I said chew code, not chew code. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yay, speed up. That's all I really want. Fireball, just in case some wise guy decides to go after him. Alright, chill on. Let's see here. I guess this works. Shine! Heal more. Okay, will you be safe from that executioner? Yes, if I place you exactly here. Wait, there's a ley line here? Oh. Level up. Magic! Speed! There you go. Alright, it's croc time! Boing. Oh wait, it's actually bad for me. I goofed. Alright, let's get some bolts down this way. Okay, I think I'm going to send the ship down to help Ellerie. Not what I expected, honestly. Oh! That's not what I expected! Shoot! Okay, that's a reset. Alright, so yeah, that didn't work. Strength does not help on Mario. Maybe I should use my play line. Okay, you have a fireball too, so I should take this. Here. Maybe I'll do it like this. Whoa, Joe! Yeah, petrify the guy. Sure. Oh, you double. Okay. That's great. You're getting Teresa in there. Okay, going after Rohija. Sure. No natural crits, but that's fine. Oh dear. Man, I'm not doing very well. I'm overextending. That's hard. Belugo, deal with this person, please. Alright, you know what? Maybe I should storm cannon that guy. Wait, can I just read that? Yeah, I should just storm cannon this guy. Boom! Storm cannon breaks, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Maybe I don't need to proc you. I'll just steal those. Ellerie gets a kill, but for some reason I didn't think she was in range of that. Whatever. Okay, here come some guys. Ooh, cannon shot. More cannon shot! And the boats are spawning, guys. Oh yeah, there's something down on that island. I'm gonna have to like suppress this. All those years of planning, Spymaster, but you cannot survive an aerial election. You must go forth and slay the remaining commanders, but before that, look there. I know very well what the twisted metal contraptions of those camps are for. Slater engineers before they can get their blast giants running. We do not want to be bogged down by those blasting things, I'll say that much. Alright, turn 2. No casualties yet. Yay. Here, Ellerie gets a visit. Yeah, I can. At least lets me get Marlo and show on down there. That's not a great hit rate. Yeah, I know. You are petrified now. That's pretty cool. Boop. Okay, that's not quite enough damage. Blue goes over there, so I gotta use funny arm. Watch out for this balloon. What is your attack range? Oh, you got a big attack range, and you have a... What's with all the ballistas? Okay, well, Cholon's in danger. You know what? He'll strike. Okay, who here has a crystal weapon? Shoot, didn't I send most of my crystal weapon guys down to, Oh wait, you're an executioner. Powerful has a shield projector, but I didn't give him a sword reader. Because I'm smart. that did you probably pretty well. Yeah. If I send Francisca to these trees, I think she can hit the next turn. Sure, that's what it is. Alright, time to see how much damage Showan takes from a ballista shot. Get sorbet, loser. First, now I gotta heal him, the replay who's overwhelmed. Zero damage! Way to go, buddy. Oh, but she's further now. Oh! Okay, you went after Sorbet. Alright. Oh dear. Okay, well, if Sorbet's behemoth form dies, that's not a huge problem. Oh. Billhook, huh? Didn't see that coming. Probably should have, but I didn't. Yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Ooh, fortify! That extra helps. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, what do we got going on here? We got this. Alright, Kaluto, can you, like, hit anybody? Yeah, you can hit the Trailblazer. Does Clear shot? Oh, right, I have a crystal battle. Okay, Marlo is... Okay, I don't like this, sorry. Okay, now the crew is severely understaffed, actually. Alright, you know what? I think I am going to fireball you. That works. Okay, that gets a couple of them off of Ellerie. I might end up losing Marlowe. Let's see if I can get this not much, but it does provide a distraction. I should not have sent so few units down on Ellerie's side. Let's get Devon down there. This. We got a crocodile one shot, baby. That's what we got. Okay, Zio does not have his buff. That's probably fine. Right, I wanted to... Using the Francisca. Back off and hit this guy with a telescope. No crits, but that's okay. Oh, actually, maybe I should have. Calico in our action. Here, you have a short axe, let's use it. Well, that at least takes care of that guy. Okay, let's see what happens, I guess. Okay, distraction is successful. Nice dodge, Sorbet. Okay, that was not a dodge. And level up. We're just going to see what happens to Sorbet now. Predicting he's going to be forced into Lich Storm. Oops. silver lance on her. Did he just knock the with an axe? Horse! Oop! Okay, yes, forced into lich form. The pain, I finally feel, yes! Okay, that kind of goes down, courtesy of the boat friend. Got some guys taking damage, and hey, fortify staff. gotta do something about these engineers. We have a few more turns to act, though. And let's hope we get a kill. Yes! Countless years of thankless service, all for an ignoble death on distant shores. Should have stayed aboard each other. Yeah! Alright, Encroacher goes down. Alright, let's see what happens. Bonk. Okay, here comes somebody coming after Kalugo. Sal's surprise is not very effective on cavalry. Real happy though. Ellerie can't get act off turn when she gets that. Just prolonged pain. And you missed. Way to go, Mr. Guy. Are you proud of yourself? Alright, you have a crazy amount of HP in each form, I guess. That's fine by me. Ooh. Okay, didn't expect that. Oh dear. Okay, here comes a couple of somebodies. Not use my turn. Just like old times. Okay, you have a dagger, so you're not even going to get counted. That's fine. That is very ouch, though. Time to bust out the phone yawn. Extra 4 or 5. We are running out of time. Maybe I should like fireball the ship. That works. Bomb and bomb. Or video games. Oh, this'll kill. Okay. New face. Where's your predecessor? I slew him myself. Good work on killing the bastard. I wish this for me at least. But they gave me the job? Does House Heron now run on leadership teams by murder? I'm not here to talk. I'm here to kill you. You're a Heron loyalist. How did you get here? The young lady. Of course it would be her. I could never expose that man's crimes. Not for what he did, not for what he tried to do. Not for the amount of influence he had on people. You're going to kill me or not, get to the point. It's a waste considering killing him was such a good dude. You can doubt me. That murder is really opening all kinds of doors for me. Alright, Ellerie. And we got his fortify staff. Cool. Here, Cholon, have some remedy. Alright, carrier goes down. What now? Oh, Beluga needs healing. What else? Actually, I should probably take out that guy. Ooh. Yeah, he has a mind crush. We don't want Sorbet going anywhere near him. Okay, what now? Sure. Boop. Oh yeah, Hexbreaker. Oh wait, we already seen it. Silver Axe. Survey is fine. Strike you. Is Spellbreaker even? Silver Axe it is. Even that is more! Alright, Marisa, it's up to you. Hey, magic and speed, right on time. Not enough. Shoot. Okay, that works. Take out the engineer. Ooh. Okay. Ouch. Francisco gets the counter kill. Awesome. Well, I can get Rhodesia in there. Can I? Can I actually? Here comes the fortified. Here come the guys. Alright, like, Cholo, can you, like, rescue Ellerie? Yeah. Not be good to pull her right over there. Okay, how are we doing this? Have only an axe, right? Sure, seems like you've been used to the turns, so... Oh. Not against that guy, though. Iron Wave it is, I guess. Okay. Okay, you had this business. Yeah, I can. Okay, you have rustic. Did that do that? Struggle. Oh, that didn't quite help. Oh, but he got his buff. Okay. Here, I'll inevitable you. You are the axe guy, so he's the axe guy. It's not quite enough damage. Oh, but the smash is effective. Get smashed. Alright. Console did a thing. Alright, yeah, you need that guy. Okay, what is your attack? So I should go like that. Yeah, we've taken out all the engineers now. Here, we will physics Francisco, I guess. just really have to deal with curate now. Oh, here comes Curie. Your ruptured flesh shall soothe the sleep. Oh, that's dangerous, okay. Sorry, God. Die for my obligations, and I am fulfilled. Ellerie, you must enact justice among us traitors. You must. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. We gotta outrange him somehow. Francisca's. Okay. Yeah, that's you can't reach Chomon, right? Yeah, I messed up not pulling Ellerie off of Joanne. Oh dear. As I take it out, no ship, no hook. Rip me. Alright, so yeah, redoing that turn. I need to just one-shot him with the fucking on. That's what I gotta do. Is that a bolter? I have little desire to beat my end with the spy master just did, but my men shouldn't absorb any more of that cannon fire. It is time for me to bring the pain. Glory to he! Blood for he! Alright, Curate is gonna start moving now, huh? Shoot. Okay, well, we gotta wait for him to start moving. Meantime... Okay, Ellerie, you're up. Alice, how do you still live? I thought they had executed you long ago. I shall continue to, as I serve the purpose of he. He again. You've committed every crime under the sun for he. I'm really glad you survived. I will enjoy killing you myself. 0 damage! Get wrecked. I should not die, for I serve he. Save me. Save me. Bye-bye. We won. We not only won, we crushed them. To witness the humbling of the great House Heron. What a day this is. See that, Mom? That was all you. You couldn't have come all this way without your support with it. The land boats in action. My eyes were welling up with tears. Hey, I feel a bit left out. I like to think I helped a little. With your leadership, of course, I didn't stand a chance. I had no genuine idea of if we prevailed. So many things could have gone wrong. Trying the list, but it went perfectly. That's not how your pitch was played. The impression you gave was that this perfect outcome was definitely. I thought you had a lot of experience doing the same. Besides, you're smart enough to see from my bluster. House Heron didn't seem all that tough, even in the straight fight. You've never been to the mainland. A force like this is probably one of the strongest rival in the king's knights. Yet they stood no chance against us. Us? I was up the Crescent with some backcountry wasteland. Wow, does that mean we could take on the mainland easily? That is the idea. Take on the mainland? Is peace for the Crescent not far enough goal? If all continues to go according to plan, that's an inevitability. You and me, we also far better to be relegated to these remote shores. Stick with me, we can carve out a future beyond these exiled lands. You'll need to ask me twice, Chief. That's what's bound to yours, Exodus. I trust you will not let me down. I ain't counting my chickens before they hatch. Take a short rest. The ship is not stopping until we reach our next battle. These mud-dwelling peons have dared to line up some kind of resistance. A poor, futile attack. Speedwell, let us show them the full force of our house. My lord, I've still not received the Spymaster's messenger birds. It is 3 hours from the time of planned correspondence. It probably got eaten by a Seahawk or something. Fickle things her pets are. My lord, the Seahawk does not eat its fellow bird. Ah, you're a bloody bird expert now? A different environment of the Crescent probably did something to its flight pattern. What's the alternative? That the fleet has been wiped out by some invisible army? I do not suggest such an extreme, but the Spymaster is a punctual beast. You've grown too fearful in your old age, Speedwell. Prepare for a full advance. I shall lead personally from the fortress. As you wish, my lord. Chapter 24. Salt the Earth. If the skill of generals are equal, the side with the most flyers shall achieve victory. If their flyers are equal, the side with the most cavalry shall achieve victory. Of victory and defeat. This book doesn't discuss the merits of heavy infantry much, Yvonne's annotations. The foolish general trusts heavy armor. The wise general raises a herd of Pegasi, of victory and defeat. Antiquated trash, Yvonne's annotations. This Lord Heron was yet to be born when I made my name. He dares to challenge me? Lads, this isn't a fight that we're winning. Just have to buy time for Chief. Heron, see to it that these pathetic peons know of my arrival and their imminent demise. I'd hardly expect some noblewoman to climb so high in the wind of all places, so known for their martial culture. I've only seen Ellerie in passing, but she struck me as a demure figure. Someone who would not only survive but thrive in the Crescent. She always hid her determination, bitterness, and seething rage while within House Heron's cruel laws. And Ellerie can always make up for what she lacked in talent and support with raw effort. How did the family's black sheep get to know the lady of the house so well? We ought to have hated each other given the sins of their parents. We both learned to be more than what we were born to be. Her more than the bastard, me more than pawn for marriage. It's not so long ago that father thought nothing of me. I could not have achieved my position without Ellerie's schemes. Ellerie could not have safely left the house without my help. Fascinating. I did not know of her involvement in your rise to power. Why had I already heard of her in my time at House Heron? She entered the princess's court and was enthralled by her reckless ambitions. She wished to restore imperial power over the country's commerce, redistribute land held by the nobility, and restructure imperial bureaucracy. Could she not see she would make enemies of half the country's leaders, or was she delusional enough to think she could prevail? I tried warning Ellerie of this, but she would hear none of it. Cut away the greedy hands of the houses, return land ownership to the people, and remove the leeches in the imperial court. Even if it was an uphill battle, is it not a worthy goal? But Rosetta did not see that. But she's the heir to one of those noble houses. Doesn't that automatically make her your enemy? We had come so far together, Rhea. I truly believe our friendship was worth more than that. This would cost me dearly. She told you this, knowing you aimed to become heir to House Heron? A little too trusting for someone who's allegedly a skilled kind. She trusted me still, despite our difference in position. I knew the princess's coup was destined to fail. I would use this information to bargain with the new king to see Ellerie's life be spared. A betrayal. This is also when your position within House Heron was reinforced over time. You must have gotten good value on this betrayal. Don't mince your words, instructor. Your downfall was inevitable nonetheless. While it was to help Ellerie, I didn't take advantage of this as shameful as it was. It's not dissimilar to how politics tend to work on the Crescent, I approve. She had the audacity to pretend as if it was for my life to be spared, as if she was extending to me a mercy, as if I would not be executed anyway, as if she had not betrayed me and torched all of my hopes. The Sith family was to support each other. Is it somehow not this way on the mainland? Within the great noble houses, certainly. But Rosetta was different. She should have been different. She should have understood. She would have a place in the princess's regime, freed from the chains of her house. That isn't what she chose, and we paid the price. This is my foolishness. But I'm optimistic that we can make amends. We're as close as sisters. She can truly understand why I made such a decision. This picture you've painted of Ellerie does not seem like one who forgives and forgets. Upon my soul, she wishes her well. Instructor, you don't know her like I do. We had known about each other for years. We may not have met since her exile, but my job is to turn you into the best swordswoman the world has seen, not to prevent foolish incidents. I was overjoyed to hear that Rosetta too had accompanied the fleet, truly. I cherish this opportunity to deliver to her the same humiliation she did to me. Really join the bloody Herons? You betray the interests of the Crescent? Opposed to those in power, perhaps. It benefits them to ensure the Crescent is a fully functional region, while the Guild actively encourages and profits off the Crescent's disunity. We promise that you join the Guild to make change, to end their exploitation. Change is a gradual process. You can't expect me to do about certainly. There is no need to appease me with falsehoods. You share in their profits, taken upon their interests, become no different to them. What makes you think House Heron will help you achieve your goals? Your blood-sucking nobles. It would be a better chance for change in your selfish compliance. This is all wishful thinking. Cease this madness, Juju. One being the adventurer is long dead. You were just too blind to see him. Juju, wait! Where did it all go wrong? Are we really siding with the guild captain? It's the way the wind blows, lads. There has always been neutral. I feel no better about it with this avaricious order, but this is for our survival. We'll side with them, but the House Heron bastards. They're just some nobles. How bad can we be? It ain't bad. They won't take kindly to a lot of adventurers on the Crescent, and all of us put together won't be a match. You have to trust me in this. We trust you, it's that it still doesn't feel good. What happens after? If House Heron's here to stay, what do we do? Afraid I ain't got an answer. One step at a time, lads. Once again, I am relegated to the dredges of the army, while my sister goes crusading with father's blessing. Look after the horses! Filthy, disgusting things. A job fit for a base-born mongrel. I can hope that by some miracle some suicidal fools might challenge me here so I can prove my worth. Here you are, floodplains of Ulanzar, the background of Ulanzar's growth. Look at those rice fields. It's in good condition considering we just got invaded months ago. The Iron Prince had the guild trapped within their walls. No doubt he wished to claim it for himself after his victory. Now it's here to benefit the Herons. There's so much. It could feed us for months if we plunder it. Who stays near it can stay in black. Ellerie is a bad influence on him. What have I been pillaging and looting? Please do explain the plan then. An exception, not the rule. We are going to loot and pillage as much as we can before House Heron's main army returns. That's not hitting the guild itself, just the people who work for the guild. Their livelihoods depend on here. Mind blurs in such cases as this. We have to deny them as many resources as we can given our disadvantageous position. Notice, but I'm sure Oriana would prefer to agree to find Uther in such a way. Mother's too caught up with her fancy ideas. She knows nothing of war. We're not fighting the Green Tide. We can't offer any war. I understand your concerns, Mom, but mercy to our foes is harm to ourselves. But they're not our foes, not really. Give it up, Tom. You can't win this one. Besides, we're not the common pilot. Exactly. Let's be here to avoid civilian casualties. But if push comes to shove, we can only hope for the best. I can't say I like this much better. We'll start some responses. Once we witness one more. So many of life's problems will be solved by having your ship. Let me explain the plan quickly. We make future battles easier by taking out some of their mounts, poison their water source through trade. Yes, it was planned in advance. Destroy what we can, but we do not have the luxury of time to destroy everything. Flee the scene using any road away from here. I'll make sure you all get picked up. Destroy houses and graves for gold, granaries for stat boosters, 2 farms for +1 max HP army-wide, armories, vendors, temples, villages, and churches for items. Poison, Horse, and Pegasus will make a tough future chapter easier. Alright. We call this the War Crimes chapter and reasons. No new units. We're gonna go with what we got here. I am getting Marlowe a new Thunder Zone. I guess the word is the only one I really have. What else do we have? One use hardware. I never use it to go to that one island. Oops. Sell the gems. I guess everything here is fine, but we are not going to be doing very much here. Let's take off Palanfool, and who's our highest level? Okay, there's only one thing we really want, and that's this guy's Bago. That's going to be on Ellerie to claim. We're just going to have Nerissa work her down, I think. Where is Nerissa? She's there. Okay, half the party is going to go down, half the party is going to go right. And we're just going to get out of here. Check our items one more time. Looks good to me. Actually, this would be a good spot to use the rescue staff. Alright, now we save. Okay. And we got a storm cannon. Cool. Town dog. Some kind of abominable creature the townsfolk keep around out their own volition. Cyclone! My comically inept cousin. For Rosetta's rival had been anyone else, she stands no chance in succession. We have a line crusher. Peace needs to come fast and this squad is deployed. A few of them is a match for a whole army of peasants. Still ain't magic proof. It's Juju! A renowned dancer that seems to have been overtaken by a great melancholy and talks to herself all alone. Oh, here's Bloodwood. Formerly a famed adventurer, decided to switch from much to see for career choice. Clearly this is a man with smart decisions. Harborman. The Hammerheads. Famous adventuring band and most well known for their brutal tactics styles before we came on the scene. Alright, let's go. If you talk to the dog, you can kick it for like 1 destruction point or something, yeah. This map does give you a score based on how much damage you did. Still doesn't sit right with me. Here, impending doom. What? I missed? Oh, right. Can I get a clear shot with Kalugo? Okay, that works. Doesn't work. Alright, Zio, you're up, I guess. That's a guaranteed hit. Huh. Okay. Okay, who's to the right? Those guys. Sure. Bonk. Silenced. That's not great. Flux Alpha, by the way. Do you even move? You don't. Okay. Go Kaluga. Okay, you are a House Heron magic user. Follow. Can I Seahawk flag you? Not quite. Alright, Fungion it is. Cyclin, my inbred witness cousin. Ellerie, you were behind this? What gave you the audacity? The lance in my hand is what gives me this audacity. Stop! I order you in the name of House Heron! My Ellis, you haven't changed one bit since we last met. Well, Cyclin, I haven't forgotten how you treated me. How do you want to die? Ellerie, don't you dare! I am your cousin! Is my blood not too filthy for that, Cyclin? Which one do you want to get cut off first? Have mercy! Don't you worry, cousin. I'm sure I'll get a better chance of executing you later. Alright. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we gotta back off here. Yes. I guess I didn't need to go that far. Yeah, we gotta make a diversion now for Ellerie to escape. I guess I can use a... I can't use the Storm Cannon on the Line Crusher, but I could hit that Berserker or Ooh, and it did that. Okay, cool. Ooh, Crystal Silver. That's a little ouch. He didn't double. Oh, here comes some guys. Clairvoyance. Don't mind if I do. Oops. Okay, I want to attack again with Fungion. And there go all my charges at it. Thanks, Ellerie. Yeah, I definitely should have moved that around with the convoy. Ouch. Oh dear. Ouch. Rewarding, worth the risk. There goes Low Joe. Seahawk flag. Level up. Sure, I guess I can make this work. Alright. Going down. You get out of here. I'll have chill on dark rank up. Cool. Tam. Named after a legendary general famed for his skills in impaling enemies and making unhealthy chocolate biscuits. Killian. Named after a legendary swordmaster famed for... I have no idea, actually. Something to do with kind of bread. Has a surprisingly stellar reputation as a brutal killings are only against those seen as unsavory. I like this story. Executioner. That could be a problem. What is your attack range? It's 100 you came before. Ouch. At least he didn't double. Okay, that's well, that's what the ley line is for, I guess. Alright, everyone get out of here. Actually, Marisa can get a kill. On our way out. Oh, I messed up. Should promote it. It's a lot harder to play a good tune on a horse than Oop. Uh-oh. Ouch. Yeah, I get counter killed. Here. The audio broke. Okay. Alright, now let's get out of here. So, funny story. On my first run of this hack, I sent some of the party north. Marlowe berserked the guy, and the guy went and attacked the poison tree. So, yeah. Destruction score is 0 out of 33. I would hope to deal a little more damage to Lunzar's infrastructure. I think this is fine. We damaged your army. That's good enough. Let's be satisfied with what we did achieve. The most important battle awaits. Captain, I've been doing some investigation. There's something shifty I want to report. And at times so perilous. What is it? It's that betrayer guy. He is up to no good. He seems sneaking around the place planning something. And have you found evidence of his wrongdoing? I haven't found anything definite, but with a little more time. Could it be that your assumptions have something to do with his name? He is shifty, though. We cannot choose what they are called or how they are labeled. I know this well. Take care you have not let the assumptions of others suggest a self-imposed deception. Alright. Why do you still linger? Are you having second thoughts now? I know the plan was to abandon Jezziel's men to cover our escape. There are good people out there, giving their lives to the Crescent. To merely leave them to die is pure cravenness. It shall be your doom if you deviate from the plan. My path is clear. What's the plan, boss? I think she's right. We gotta go. Allow me a moment to think. Our cannons can barely reach or scratch their flying fortress. The skills and equipment of their elites far outstrip even our own. I have no wish to be a deserter, but we are simply outmatched. Boss, let's go. I think Jezziel's already done for. Something more we can do. Alright, men, listen up. We're all... What are you doing? We must get back there and fight! Your Highness, it's hopeless. I spent my youth fleeing the mainland, fleeing my folly. No more. This is my domain. I refuse to flee any longer. You must see reason. What can we do against death from the skies? Blade gallants, stand with me. It is an honor to die here, for this land which we call home. We slew the wicked prince. We come to... Red Johnny Spices. He's a cool guy. I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Where the heck is my mouse? Here it is.